This is intriguing. It's not every day that a guy in a question works who comes to my house.
Well, it's just me. Okay, tell the people your name and your organizations. I mean, you have a bunch of businesses or something, right?
I do. My name is Chef Alli Sosna. And I
Sosna. S-O-S-N-A?
Polish.
Polish? Jak się masz? You mean? But we just found out we have the same birthday and went to the same undergraduate school. You know?
Twins.
And now we're both Polish. That's amazing. That's all I know is jak się masz. So that's Polish. Oh, great. Now where the heck were we? Oh, so you've been.
What do I do?
Yeah, I know you can do a lot of consulting, a lot of stuff with food, but the most important thing that really excites me is what you did with the SNAP program. And for those of you who know what SNAP, that's like used to be called food stamps, right?
Right, used to be called food stamps.
But you did something intriguing with that and got money to do it too.
We're still trying to get more, but we got some money. We used crowdfunding to get some money.
How'd you do that?
We went to purebacker.com.
Purebacker. Right.
Set up an account.
Right.
And ask for money.
And you just ask for money. And people just shovel it at you.
Well, not as much as we thought, but we definitely got a few thousand, which helped for, a lot of legal bills and website development, because websites cost a lot of money.
Right,
Lawyers cost a lot of money. And our incentives on there were telling people exactly what their money was going to. People like to know what that $20 was.
So you went out. This is like NPR goes begging, but you. But it's different than that because people are really doing something more special.
Well, it's very tangible items, right? So they know that about $27 gets one person fed for a week. Okay, so knowing that range and knowing that people can go and spend $27 on cocktails alone for one night, or 3 lattes, right? And then saying the equipment value. So, for example, after 8 weeks at the end of our program, we provide all the kids with crock pots, cutting boards.
What do you mean all the kids?
Okay.
Oh, the kids in the program.
So the program. So
what's the program?
Right. So Microgreens is the program. It's the nonprofit.
Right.
And we teach kids in 6th and 7th grade how to cook healthy on a SNAP, or formerly known as food stamp, budget of $3.50 for a family of 4.
So a typical food stamp is you get $3.50 a meal?
It's not typical. Okay, so we took a value of 1 month worth of SNAP reimbursement for a family of 4 based on
which is like what?
DC's allotment.
Okay, DC.
So the most you can get back for a family of 4, I believe, is about $600. That's the most.
Okay, so about
people really don't get that.
Right.
So we took that and we averaged it out per meal for the family of 4. And then we low cut it even more.
I see.
And said
just
bare
to show
bones.
Off.
Yeah, to prove a point, right? See, so we went even below that, so that was 89 cents per person per meal. Which is about $3.50 for 4 people.
And it wasn't just to eat; it was really to eat right.
To eat, healthy, as best as you could.
Right.
So we're not saying that you're getting milk and whole grains and fruits and veggies at every meal, because that's it is impossible right now.
Yeah.
Which is the bigger discussion, right? So that's the government working together to talk to each other, as you know all about. And so we said, well, let's work with kids. And I was working with kids in every age group for the last 4 years at DC Central Kitchen. And
I see. So you were involved in the DC Central
School food programs, right. And it was there over 4 years working with all these various age groups, no matter what gender, no matter what
so
ethnic
DC
background.
Kitchen, I mean, that's a nonprofit itself, right?
It is.
Right. So you were working there and said, hey, I have this idea. And you went and do the crowdfunding thing.
I left. I left in June, formed a small catering company that gives a percentage of all sales to Microgreens.
Oh, terrific. What's the catering company called?
The Alli Sosna Group.
Okay.
And it's catering, consulting, private chefing services. Okay. And gives a percentage to Microgreens, so we're a mini social enterprise.
And Microgreen is the nonprofit.
And Microgreens is the nonprofit. So I left to form that, and we launched the program in October. Locally. And now we're working with Cory Booker's office to launch it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Same thing up in New Jersey?
Yeah. So nothing's final yet, but the goal is to expand. It's a national problem. 47 million people are on food stamps.
No, and actually I have a video on how to get food stamps, somebody who did it, and things like that, and that's what I tried to show people. It's one of the most popular videos.
Yeah.
I mean, people.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is one of the most popular videos. I'll give you a link.
Yeah, that was
It's a woman who does online. There's so many states you can just do it online now. You don't have to show up anymore.
If you have a computer.
Exactly.
If you have internet.
Right.
Yeah. But actually, there's more middle-class Americans that are on food stamps. So
Right. Well, actually, middle-class Americans, people say, what are you're just talking about food stamps. Yeah, but a family working full-time at Walmart is eligible.
Yeah. I mean, I was eligible if my fiance's income didn't become a part of it.
Right.
And I'm self-employed, and I'm trying to create jobs, and I could still use food stamps.
Or here, another thing, people in the military. You could be a E1 or 2 or something
Anyone
like that.
Anyone could be on food stamps in America right now.
Exactly.
Almost 20% of the population.
Yeah, and that's why I hate the stigma kind of thing that people talk about it. So that was interesting to me, is that you actually then taught people about the SNAP program.
We touch on it, but we don't market our program as you're poor, here's a program. It's about cooking. It's about cooking first, and it's about cooking and buying and healthy purchasing and healthy choices based around a budget.
$3 a meal? You could do that. $3.50. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you can do chicken soup for $1.
Really?
Yeah.
You just steal a chicken, or what do you?
Well, no, you have to know how to utilize your whole chicken, which is what we teach.
So you take one chicken, use that for a couple of days.
Right, and over the course of the week, it will become the cost of $1 for soup.
Wow.
You can't buy anything for $1 these days.
So you're not a Whole Foods around here.
Not even at the bodega.
Right. Well, that's terrific. So so you had a bunch of children in the district you worked the program with since, when was the last October?
We did our first class of 16 kids in October.
I see. Was the class here? Where'd you have the class?
No, at Shaw Middle School. We're an after-school program.
Oh, it's an after-school program. Oh, that's even neater. Yeah.
So they don't have to leave anywhere. They just come right down from class.
And how was it? How was the mix of gender?
I would believe it was like 10 guys, 6 girls.
Really? More guys?
Yeah, it was nice and cutting things and very tangible. Guys like that.
Kidding. Yeah, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And that program is called again?
Microgreens.
Microgreens, okay. And so you're trying to spread this around the country. So anybody who's interested around the country.
Call me.
Right. Microgreens. You're working with Cory Booker up in Newark.
Yep.
Right now. And you have your consulting business and catering. And the catering is, you're going to cater for $3 a head or what?
No, that's capitalism.
I say,
that's everything.
You're up to rich folks.
I mean, Robin Hood, right?
Right.
And so we do a lot of tastings or dinner parties, cocktail parties, birthday parties, lessons.
Yeah, that's cool. So what else do you have in mind? It sounds like you have a very active mind. So you have neat ideas. You worked at the kitchen for a while.
I'm also consulting with Sweet Green, which is a local local salad company.
Yeah, they have the
They have 16 of them.
16 of them.
16 Sweet
Actually,
Greens.
I think they're in Rockville, where I have my office, or I really don't need it anymore because that's when I had books. Yeah. They have their a distribution thing, I think. Oh, no, that's Chop People. That's the other one.
Oh, yeah, the other one.
So Secret, what do you do? Like, they help them pick out vegetables?
Menu development.
I see.
New salads, monthly salads, beverage program.
Wow. Did you study food, or how many of you told me you went to the college I did? I don't think they had food.
I lived in Italy my junior year while I was at America, and figured that I really liked food.
I see.
In a whole different way. I've always been an athlete my whole life.
I see. So you're a jog. I see there's a bicycle over here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel good when I'm active, so I kept doing it. Right. So I lived in Italy and figured I wanted to do something in food, but I had no idea what. Okay. And then I started working in restaurants as a prep cook, and then I went to culinary school and worked.
Oh, you did go to culinary school
after American,
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
I worked in fine dining. I've been around the block, catering, retail, you name it, in Little Washington.
So what's the big goal, you think? I mean, is it to do the SNAP thing everywhere? Is it more catering, or what's your,
I like building businesses, and any way that involves food, people, and then can benefit microgreens.
Right.
And the idea with microgreens is making it a national program. So they're very holistic.
I see.
But that's okay, because that keeps my mind
right. I know. You're a good Polish person like me. I just can't sit still. That's it's
true, although not many of my I beg to differ on that one.
In college, or actually high school and stuff, I thought my middle name was Lesko. It was always, sit down, Lesko. Sit down, Lesko. Well, you're wonderful.
Thanks
what a
for
treat.
Coming by.
So check this stuff out. Oh, and really that crowdfunding thing. Look, she got a bunch of thousands and thousands of dollars, whatever, just kick that business off the floor, and that wasn't, just figuring out the system and use it.
Yeah.